One day, he looked at you like you were his whole world. And the next day, he felt unfamiliar. Not angry, not cruel, just distant in a way that hurt more than words. His replies slowed down. Phone calls felt like interruptions. Affection faded into routine silence. Nothing officially ended, yet everything you once knew disappeared, and you're left staring at your phone, wondering how love can vanish without a goodbye. Because when love ends quietly, it doesn't break your heart all at once. It teaches you confusion first. If you're listening to this, you probably felt that deep ache before. That moment where you ask yourself, did I change? Did I say too much? Did I love too hard? You replay conversations in your head, searching for the exact moment. Everything shifted. You blame yourself in silence. You minimize your pain. You tell yourself not to overreact. But let me say this clearly. You're not alone. So many women experience love that fades. Without explanation, without honesty, without closure. And the worst part isn't losing him. It's losing your sense of certainty about yourself. In the beginning, everything felt effortless. He chose you. He listened. He showed up without hesitation. You felt secure. You felt valued. You felt safe inside his presence. Then slowly, without warning, that energy changed. Not enough to walk away, just enough to make you doubt. Conversations shortened. Plans felt uncertain. Affection felt delayed. You told yourself love requires patience. You told yourself he was stressed. You told yourself not to overthink. But intuition doesn't shout. It whispers. As Maya Angelou once said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Love rarely disappears suddenly. It withdraws quietly. When emotional withdrawal begins, it doesn't come with explanations. He stops opening up. He avoids depth. He gives you access to his time, but not his heart. You feel the distance, so you try to close it. You become more understanding, more available, more patient than necessary. But the more you give, the more invisible you feel. You start shrinking parts of yourself just to keep the connection alive. And without realizing it, you're no longer asking, is this love? You're asking, how do I keep him? As Oprah Winfrey once said, you teach people how to treat you by what you allow, and silence, when repeated, becomes a decision. Here is the truth most women are never taught. When a man stops loving you, it's not always because you failed. Sometimes it's because he stopped choosing effort, growth, and emotional responsibility. Love requires consistency, presence, intentional care. When those disappear, what remains is attachment, not connection. At some point, clarity arrives quietly. You realize you've been holding on alone. You've been explaining his absence to yourself. You've been fighting for something. This is where your power returns. Not by begging, not by proving your worth, not by waiting for closure. Your strength returns when you choose peace over confusion, when you stop chasing clarity and start protecting your heart. As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, no one can make you feel inferior. Without your consent, you were never too much. You were simply giving too much to someone who gave less. The right love will not confuse you. It will not disappear without explanation. It will not make you question your value. One day, you will look back at this moment, not with pain, but with gratitude, because it didn't break you. It led you back to yourself.